Welcome to Sierra Lynn channel, back yet with another video. Now, this video is specifically for the ones who are so confused, who don't know where to go, what step to take, how to do it, when to do it. Your mind all over the place. You confused. You need guidance. You don't. This for you. This is a blueprint to how to move to a new state. What steps you need to take before you move to a new state. Before you move anywhere, baby. These are some steps you need to take that was helpful for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and share my ideas and stuff to be helpful for you guys, okay? So if this helped you, or if it gave you some clarity, or if it gave you some insight, drop a comment down below. I love y'all. Sierra Lynn family. Stay tuned.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra
So, step one, figure out why you want to move. Okay? Now let's analyze this real quick, because that's easier said than done. But look, a lot of us try to move to different states to run away from things. Remember this. Whatever you running away from, it's going to come back to you. No matter what state you in, no matter what country you in, you cannot run from anything. Okay? So, deal with what you got going on at home. Deal with what you got going on in your current state. And think about the real reason on why you really want to move to a different state. And think about the benefits. And try to do a pros and cons list beforehand. Do that first. A pro and con list on why your state is different than the next state, and why this state is much better than your state, and how come your state ain't better than. Do a pros and cons list. Okay, that's number one. 2, make a plan. I know a lot of people always constantly saying, you know, I'ma just up and come. I'ma just up and come. No, this is not Cali. This is not Nashville, and this is not New York, where you can just come with little to no money and you go on the street and, you know, you sing and do your little fun activities and, you know, showcase your talent and people give you money. People in Arizona will ride past you like you crazy. Let me say that again. People in Arizona will ride past you, vroom, vroom, like you're crazy, okay? So, make a plan. Make a plan. And when you make your plan, here are a few pointers on what you need to do when you're making your plan. When you want to leave, figure out what time of the year, what time a day you want to move. Figure out your specific month that you would like to move and write it down. 2, how you want to move. Do you want to fly or do you want to drive? Them 2 different expenses. Think about how much stuff you got. Do you want to become a minimalist, or do you want to go ahead and bring everything you got? Think about it. Where would you like to move? Now listen, y'all. Arizona is a huge state, okay? It has different places, different cities, different things that you try to Google and zone in on what particular area that you would like to move to. So there's different areas in Arizona, and it caters to different things. So if you want the city life, stay in the heart of the city. If you want the country life, they got places like that. If you want country and city life, they got places like that. But do your research, and if not, ask Sierra. Boop. 3, we're gonna go ahead and get on with this video. 3, once you find out where you would like to move, this is what you need to do, and listen loudly. Look up the demographics. Look it up. Figure out if this is a particular state that you would like to be in, because a lot of people can't take racism. A lot of people can't take that it's a lot of faces that don't look like them. A lot of people cannot take that. So look up the demographics, okay? Another thing, look up employment rates and wages. Are there jobs? You know, do they hire here? How much do they start off and pay? Do they cater to a certain population? Do, you know, am I able to move up in the company? Am I able to get a job like this in case something happened? Google it. That's what I did. Google it. Another thing, look up the weather. I don't know about y'all, but your girl, I don't like the cold like that anymore. And I love me some hot weather, okay? In Arizona, this is the beautiful state. The fact that you can see snow and you can see the heat waves through the air, okay? You got best of both worlds, baby. I don't know, but look up the weather. Next, look up traffic. Ask yourself, would you be able to drive? Can you drive in these predicaments? Like New York. Baby, you can't drive there. You can't, okay? Here, you have to drive here if you want to get somewhere, okay? You got to, because everything here is far. It's a huge circle, but it's far, okay? So, in traffic, it's getting hectic now, okay? Not as bad from where I'm from, but it's getting up there. Look up housing resources. Look up apartments, look up townhouses, look up if I go ahead and rent an apartment, how much would I actually be saving if I don't rent a studio? Or if I go ahead and rent out a house, how much would I be saving if I don't rent an apartment? Compare and contrast. Look up things like that. That's what I did to get like a clear understanding of, you know, do I want an apartment? Do I want a townhouse, or do I want a house? So look up those things like that, okay? Or you can look up shared rooms. What if you don't want to come here and live by yourself? They have places here where you can actually share a room with somebody. So look into that. Look up the crime rate. I don't know about y'all, but baby, I'm from Miami, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to leave. The crime rate is too high over in Miami. Okay, yeah? Baby, there ain't no crime going on. It's a lot of drugs, but ain't no crime. It's a lot of drugs. It's a lot of offering, like, you want some meth? Or give me your money at gunpoint. Which one you want? You want the drugs, baby? Or you want to get shot first quarter? I chose, you know, over here. Okay, anyways. Look up things to do for the young and the old. If you got kids, look it up. See if this state even caters to your family. See if it caters. If you're a person that like to party all the time, you gotta look up Arizona to see if that's the state for you. Okay? Think about it. Do your research. Number four. Budget everything. Now look, I cannot express this so much. Budget every single thing. Every penny, every dime, every nickel. Budget. Okay? Budget your travel expenses. So if you want to take a flight, write down how much that flight ticket is. Look it up. Look up how much it is if you're going to carry suitcases. How much they're going to charge you after the second suitcase, after the third suitcase. Look up, okay, I want to go ahead and drive. Look up how long the route is going to be. Look up how much gas are you going to be using. Look up, okay, if I I got to go ahead and get like a U-Haul truck. Budget all that out. Figure out, like, you know, how much it's going to be with the U-Haul truck on the back of your car. Or if you want to rent a whole U-Haul truck and drag your car along. You know, look all those little things that we don't think about. Look them up because they add up. Now, you got to budget out your current bills too. You got to budget out where you at right now. That don't mean, you know, like, okay, say F it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just focus on Arizona. I'm gonna focus on wherever I'm moving at in the world, and I'm gonna just go ahead and budget for that. No, you still have to budget your reality expenses right now, and then you have to go ahead and budget your future expenses, okay? Another thing too, this is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. When I was moving by myself, and I know for a fact that I needed a car, I needed at least 2 months rent. I needed money for food. I needed money for me traveling for my flight. I needed money for my bags because I took about 4, 5 suitcases with me because I didn't feel like I could drive at the time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I roughly saved up a good amount of money, you know, for one person, and you ain't got nothing like I had nothing. I needed to start fresh all over. And I needed to lay my head somewhere for at least 2 months until when I get there and I find a job, I can be okay. I went ahead and saved up a couple of $1,000s, okay? $5,000 at the least. $5,000 at the least, okay? Because you have to remember, you got to pay first month's rent. You got to pay the deposit. You have to pay the move-in cost. You have to pay the application fee. You understand what I'm saying? You have to pay so many different things that we don't know, and it adds up. $1,000 adds up like this. Okay? So think about it, y'all. And if you coming out here and you like, okay, I'm gonna come out here on a whim and I ain't got no job, you gotta really think about how you gonna survive with no job for at least 2 months or until you find one. Okay? All right. Now, on to number 5. Manifest, pray, believe that you can do whatever you put your heart to. Okay? Manifest, pray. Whoever your higher power is, I believe in Jesus Christ himself. Pray and believe that what you're doing right now, God gonna continue to finish the rest of the path for you. You understand? Right now, it probably seems a little confusing. Like, dang, I don't know what I'm really doing. Is it really right? Is it da-da-da-da? Look, baby, once your legs start to move, God looking at you. Faith without work is dead. Okay? So do the work. You got this. Pray and manifest. You be all right. Trust me. 6. It's the last one. 6. You have to be mentally prepared to move by yourself or to move to a whole different state. Understand, you're starting over, okay? You are starting over. O-V-E-R. That means nada, zip, nothing. Sometimes you're gonna move to a different state and you probably ain't gonna have no friends. You ain't gonna have no family. You probably gonna have little to none if you're lucky. You understand what I'm saying? Another thing, too, you have to understand, anxiety will kick in. I'm sorry to tell you, it will kick in. Depression, baby, it might do an overflow on you. I ain't even gonna lie. Another thing, too, doubt, it would definitely sink in. Doubt would definitely sink in. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm so serious. Homesick at the highest, okay? At the highest rate, baby. Homesick. Ha! Especially if you ain't got nobody here. Homesick, okay? Loneliness, okay? Y'all, listen to me. Your girl was lonely, homesick, depressed, anxiety, scared. I went through a whole heap of emotions until I'm at the place where I'm at now, and I'm still a little homesick sometimes, you know? But you're human, and you got to continue to remind yourself daily why you moved. That's why I said for number 1, figure out your why. Because you're going to need to hone in and hold on to your why. Because it's going to be times when you're going to be like, you know why I can't do this? I don't want to do this. But then you got to think about your why. And you got to think about your benefits that you're actually gaining out here. Remember that. Remember the bigger picture. Things will become better. Things will definitely become better. You have to understand, when moving to a whole different state and you freshly new, it takes at least a year to settle in. It takes at least a year to settle in. Okay? So, y'all, peace, love, and happiness. I just want to say, you got this. You got this. I believe in y'all. And I hope this video helped. Tell your people them about me. Like, subscribe, and share.